It is currently 7:21 a.m. Tuesday. 2 weeks. Tuesday. Oh my god, I can't even say the word right now. Tuesday.
Monday, one day. Tuesday, 2 day.
Tuesday in Toronto. And yes, but the title is correct. I have been laid off. I don't have a job. Am I stressing about it? Not really. As of right now, I'm using this time before I get back to my 9-to-5 life, and by that I mean applying for a job and getting hired and things like that. Before I go back to that life, there are certain things that I've been procrastinating for a very long time, and for a very long time I mean for the last 4 years, and that's definitely working on my business. I want to redesign the website. I want to build an app for it. I want to redesign the mobile. So there's a lot of development work for my startup that is required. The pitch deck, I want to get investors and things like that. So instead of crying about it, I have been waking up on time, like as if I'm going to work, and I have been working on my business. So far I think I finished like 3 screens of my app. I finished detailed. You know what? Let me show you right now. So this is my home office. As you can see, it's all my setup. That's my closet. I really want to change this color. It's disgusting. These are all my lights here. That's 2 over there, and that's 1 here. And then you got my monitor. I have the same exact monitor over there, but something's wrong with it. I gotta figure it out. This is pretty much my to-do list. Okay, I don't even know what you can see and what you cannot see. So let me just tell you what's up. So for this month, these are the things that I'm going to be working on from my business. For example, there are a couple of API stuff here, redesigning the detail page here, completing the app design within 30 days. And this is pretty much the halal food delivery that I'm looking to add to my website. Right now, the Muslim consumers are looking for halal delivery website, not so much with Uber Eats or Skip the Dishes, Foodora, things like that, but they want to go to a certified halal website, which is my site right over there, Zibum.com, and everything there is certified halal. Therefore, the Muslim consumers will trust my site over Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, and other food delivery websites. So, working on that, try to get some contract done. What else do I have? Halal grocery. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So first thing what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my emails. I have 2 emails. One is my personal email. Oops, there we go. Okay, one is my personal email, then I have a business email. And then I go to Google Analytics and Hotjar. Why do I go to these 2 stats websites? Is because I'm a UX designer and I pretty much check out the stats and how the user flow is. Like for example, this page here is very important to me. I can figure out where the users have started from and where they drop off from. But I wish I can use Adobe Stats because it's more detailed and it's better than Google Analytics. With Adobe Stats, you can find more detailed information like which exact page the user has started from and where they have left. Google Analytics gives you the basic information for that, but Adobe Stat, they provide more detail and also exactly what did they type in search engines. And most importantly for me right now, because I'm doing SEO for my website, I need to know what keywords are they typing in Google search, Yahoo search, Bing search to find my websites, and which are the popular ones. That way I can target those pages to maybe put display ads and make some money off it. And by display ads, either contact vendors or have Google ads in it. So that will be very useful for me. Unfortunately, something like that, I would think Google Analytics will do a better job. Unfortunately, they do not. Adobe Stats are better in that sense. No, and the way I know it is because at RedTag.ca, we have been using Adobe Stats. Not me, but my boss have been using it, and he showed me this like a year ago or so, how detailed Adobe Stats is. Now, unfortunately, to get Adobe Stats, it costs around $50,000, and big companies will obviously buy that. I cannot afford $50,000. I wish that Adobe can give it to me I've been an Adobe customers for the last 15 years. Adobe, man, if you're listening to me, hook me up, please. And then I have my Spotify on, which I listen to. It's called Deep Focus. That's what I do majority of the time. Or I also go to YouTube, this channel here. It's the best for just chilled music while you're working. I have my Slack on, that is for my communication. I was talking to my business partner yesterday. All right, so these are the things that I've been working on. Pretty straightforward. Those two are just loading screen, I guess you can call it. So when you click on the app in your phone, you'll see these two screens. It just says nothing really. You'll just see the logo and then discover what's new. And then you have the sign-in page, which looks like pretty straightforward. Now, in terms of designing this app for the first time, this website never had an app before. I am using some of the mobile components. However, it will have a newer UI design. For UX comparative research, I have looked into Zomato, Yelp, Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, Just Eats, Yellow Pages a little bit. And then to think outside the box, I have looked into Lyft, Uber, I love their apps, and also Airbnb. So those are my favorite sites. And of course, Google itself. I really like the Google's discover page on the app. I love the material design, the cards that they have made. So those are the type of styles that I'll be using it here. What else? Oh, and because of Hotjar, I know how the user interacts to my mobile platform. It's not an app, but it's a adaptive mobile design. So if you go to zipboom.com on your smartphone, you'll see it will convert into a mobile experience. Because of the fact that I've had my mobile experience for this website launched like 3-4 years ago and applied that data into a mobile app. So I know how much my users are going to scroll. I know where they're going to click. I know what they're interested in. I know how they scroll through images when they go to the business detail page. You'll see a lot of successful apps like Instagram, Facebook. Some of the UX, based on what phone you use, they actually change it, and that's navigation. Navigation is one of the key points to help a user enter one room and exit another room. Navigation is very important. It pretty much helps users navigate from point A to point Z. So imagine someone coming into your house. They don't know where the washroom is. They don't know where the living room is. You are going to tell them, hey, this is the living room. If you want to go to the washroom, it's upstairs, so on and so forth. So think of that when you're building your app. If a user is going to download my app from an iOS, I might switch the navigation. Instead of it being at the top, I can put it at the bottom. And if they're downloading my app through an Android device, I can put the navigation at the top instead of the bottom. Small changes like that, you don't need to redesign the entire app. Okay, so as you can see, that's iPhone and that's a Samsung. So Android and iOS. So in the Android, the navigation here is at the top, and in iOS, the navigation is not even there because it's at the bottom right here. Right, so these are small tweaks. Make sure you guys know your audience, who you guys are designing for, and what platform. It doesn't need to be a whole design change, right? Just small tweaks, which will help two different sets of audience experience your app much better. And we're also working on the pitch deck, which is what Sam is going to finish. What type of information that's over here, like you need to add in the pitch deck?
Why Zoom, the solutions, what is traction, validation map, marketing strategy, what would be our financials, when will we break even? I have to add like a lot of stuff.
How many pages is this going to be?
13.
Wow. Right now I'm about to have a meeting. Well, I am in a meeting, and he's going to show me his prototype, and I'm going to give him my UX feedback. So it's my buddy Asmin, and we spoke for like 5 minutes before I recorded this here, and he's trying to figure out how to work Zoom. This guy's oh yeah, I see it.
So here I got the login page, right?
Okay.
Essentially the login page. The logo has, like, I did this logo, but I feel like it can be a little bit of work can be done in there. The name, like the font and everything, I think the theme that I want to go with is that. That color scheme can be a little changed. I don't want to make it too colorful, but also like not boring either, because it's a charity app. Like it's I wanted to make it cool and sexy, and essentially if you the next page essentially like.
Wait, hold on. Go back to your login page.
Yeah.
Is this a login page or is this a sign up page?
So you could do either or, right?
Okay.
So you could, like if like ideally you can sign up as well with a username or password, but you can also log in with Google or Facebook.
Okay, now how do I get to this page? So when I click on the app icon, it will take me to this page here first.
First you'll see first, yeah.
So and I need to sign up or log in order to start to the next page.
Yes. Is that a weird user flow? I don't know. This is just the preliminary stages, right?
Yeah, I get it. So somewhere at the top right corner, I would have like skip or something, like a call to action saying skip or close.
No, but like, what would be the purpose, right?
It would just go to the page where it will show me a list of nonprofit organizations that you already have, so I can be like, oh, you know what? They're with World Vision, they're with so and so, and
kind of like a default page where like tells you a brief thing about the app.
Yeah, so let me share my screen with you for a second, and I'm gonna show you my login screen, okay? So this right here is my login screen.
Is that in Vision?
No, this is on XD. So you see, like, I don't have any background images here. It's just plain and simple. There's nothing distracting the user at all. Like, you just have your call to action here, and then if you want to skip, you skip here.
Okay. So if you go through that user flow, the skip user flow, where does it land you?
I'm gonna come to the home page, which is right here.
Okay.
It tells you like this is H1 tag. Well, you don't really need an H1 tag because it's not gonna be SEO friendly because it's an app, right?
Yeah.
But you have like a small blurb about the company. You have the search result and then other stuff which can help the user navigate, something that they might find interest on. So when you click on the app icon, you're gonna see this logo come up with the fade in transition with this small tag, discover what's new. And this is gonna happen under like 2 seconds, and then they'll come right here.
Okay. So it's kind of like an animation.
Yeah.
Okay, so so when does a user actually log in, right? Like what point of that? Like say for example, like user goes to the skip button,
Yeah.
right, and then goes to your pages, right? At what point will you present the user? Okay, like now it's time to log in.
Yeah. So basically, when a user wants to write a review, that's the time they're going to log in. Alright, so this right here is a business detail page app, and what I need to do is take all of these information and somehow import them to the mobile version. So far I did add the important ones. Most likely it's gonna take me about 2 days to finish. I hope you guys liked today's content. If you did, please like the video. If you're new to this channel, if you're new here, please subscribe, click on the bell icon, you'll be notified. And I've decided to post 3 videos out of 7 days, 4 videos max because of quarantine. The content style is going to be like this, free UX UI design course that's happening as well, and small tips and tricks. Yes, until then, I'll see you guys in another video. Peace out.